calls me Rach. I'm 23 years old, and I've lived in Mednar for almost a year now. How I got here all started with my childhood dream. Ever since I was a child, I've loved computers. Not just playing games on them like most kids, but I loved getting into them, getting into the programs and seeing what I could do with them. When I was a teenager, my parents got me a video game console. Then I started getting even more into video games, and I realized what I wanted to do when I grew up, and that was to design my own video games. It was time for me to head off to college, and I did. I left my mom and dad behind, and I went off to Sims State University. It wasn't a very large college, but it was big enough for me. Sims State University was my new home for the next 4 to 5 years. I worked my butt off to get through college, and I went through my own little rebellious stage of what I wanted to do. While I was there, I met a young man named Jonas. He was the lead guitar in a local band called the Demonic Inferno. After we graduated college, we rented a small house, and our relationship was going beautifully.
Like the sound of silence calling, I hear your voice and suddenly I'm falling, lost in a dream. Like the echoes of our souls are meeting, you say those words, my heart stops beating. I wonder what it means. What could it be that comes over me? At times I can't move, at times I can hardly breathe. When you say you love me, the world goes still, so still inside. And when you say
I got a job at a video game company helping to design video games. My dream job. It was great, till things went downhill. The drummer of Demonic Inferno was having an affair with the bassist's wife. That caused them to break up right before a big record company deal went through. I was fired from my job after another company bought out my company. I was sent off without a goodbye or farewell, just a small pink slip and my last paycheck. Things started to get rough. Without neither one of us having a job, money was really tight, and that caused a great strain on our relationship. Suddenly, it wasn't as great as it was before. We started getting into fights more often, and some of them were more physically abusive than others. Then we had our last and biggest fight of all. After that, Jonas told me to leave and never come back. So I did. I left and I moved to Medinar. So that's my story thus far. I wonder how many friends I'll make in Medinar. New people move in each day. I wonder how many I'll meet of them.